Son, I am trying to use to post a tweet on X, and once again, Elon Musk, the man who I believe interfered in the 2024 election um, by having Starlink involved in the tabulation of votes that declared in 4 hours that Donald Trump had won. We never had an election decided that early. Additionally, I remember seeing someone in one of the swing states being interviewed and was asked if they were having any problems tabulating the votes because of the record number of people that were voting. And that person said no, because they were using Starlinks and they showed inside the office and showed what appeared to be a something related to tabulation of votes that was connected to possibly Elon Musk's computer system. And so now I am just trying to get justice for me for New York State Department of Correctional Services racism, where Democratic New York State Attorney James, Assistant Attorney General Russo, who was later put in charge of the Buffalo office. And in my case, it's been 27 years, but my case was one of the first cases that he was assigned. And I am seeking justice for that. And Elon Musk is telling me that something went wrong. He won't let me post this video. I mean, this tweet. It's not even a video, it's a tweet. It's me in my correction officer uniform. It's proof of the perjury. Doing my Section 72 hearing, where James Butterberry testifies that no workman's comp case was ever filed by me. And then there's a proof here. When I deposed, I represented myself because I could not get anyone to take my case because the New York State Department of Corrections and Civil Service was represented by the New York State Attorney General's office. So God gave me the ability to represent myself. I did depositions, etc. And in this deposition, the person at Albion testifies that I was terminated on November the 3rd. They couldn't even get the termination date correct because of all the lies that have been told. And that's me in my uniform again. And they, even though after 10 years you're entitled to an eligible for disability retirement, they purposely calculated it so that I wouldn't be, again, committing crimes and violations of my constitutional equal protection, Constitution of 13th and 14th Amendment rights that guarantees due process and equal protection under the law. Now I'm going to again to send this, and we will see if see, I'm replying to a New York State Attorney General, one of her tweets. What is she saying here? My office taking actions to shut down some illegal selling flavored baked products. So she's enforcing the law there. And after all these years, she still won't give me. She can correct this, even though Justice Ginsburg allowed me to appeal it to the Supreme Court because my allegations had merit. I showed her and quoted her ruling in Reeves versus Sanderson, where she stated that if a employment discrimination victim employer lies about the reason that they took discriminatory actions, alleged discriminatory actions against a plaintiff, that person must survive summary judgment as a matter of law. And after I sent that, and that was her ruling in Reeves versus Sanderson, and after I sent that to her clerk, they gave me an extension to file my case, and I filed it all the way to the Supreme Court. So I have exhausted all avenues of legal redress. So now I need, after 70 years old now, I need peace and justice that includes retroactive disability retirement or the $3 million plus interest that I requested in my pro se lawsuit. Let's see if I can post this tweet now. I'm hitting reply. Did I still get this request? Looks like it's, boy, this man, please, President Biden, you still have time. You still have time. You got a few days. Elon Musk is a threat to American democracy. He needs to be deported back to South Africa. He lied on his application to come here according to his brother. And we know that he's staying with at Donald Trump's resort because he's afraid that Donald Trump, because he talks so much and loves to tell, what's going on, to keep him from exposing his possibly, allegedly, election interference crimes. So, look like I'm not going to be. Let me try it again and see if I can reply. This request looks like it's automatic to protect our users from spam. Tab to avoid upload interruptions. Jesus, 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 please help us. We are in uncharted territory. And African Americans, if you don't think that Donald Trump, if you don't think that Donald Trump is going to really demonstrate the absolute immunity by saying that he's already saying that he's going to deport, Hispanic people, and also going to cancel the birthright citizenship that the kids of those people are entitled to based on the U.S. Constitution. But he's also stating that he's going to deport the illegals, and that the kids that were born here, they can deport back with their parents. And that means to me, as long as he says an official act according to the Supreme Court immunity ruling that was in response to a Donald Trump filing. Donald Trump, as long as he said it was an official act, labeled it an official act, no one can even question his motives for doing it. And that means that, in my opinion, that he can deport African Americans to. He can deport us to anywhere in the world. I think it was President Biden that told us that Trump was going to put us back in chains. He has always been honest with us, and thank you so much, President Biden, for your service. Thank you so much for your team inviting me to come to help get you elected in Iowa, and for the opportunity to also come to Las Vegas. I had to pay for my own flight, but not for the hotel for that particular trip. Thank you, sir. May God continue to bless you, and may God continue to bless the United States of America. I'm going to try one more time. It will take a while to upload long videos. There isn't a video in this at all. As you can see, there's only pictures, documents and pictures of me in my uniform, and the page that states, above Barry states that no workman's comp claim was ever filed by me under oath. And he said to sign every workman's comp claim page that was filed in my personnel folder, above Barry's signatures on that. And in my book, I don't have a picture of the book on here, but screwed by former Attorney General Eliott Spitzer, you can see the signature of all the people who I deposed. And you can see the signature of the fax, on the fax that was faxed to Shirley Abrams, Andrews, Deb Burberry. You can see the fax number, and that means that not only did the people who signed those declarations commit perjury, but Mac Russo, New York State Attorney General Eliott Spitzer, all the way down to James, that he committed perjury crime by subordination of perjury. But no one has ever been held responsible for it. And at 70 years old, I just want peace. I just want I'm living on a very fixed income, and I just need peace and justice to go on with my life, and so that I can fulfill what God created me to do. And I was created to shed light on racism in the form of employment discrimination, and for that light to lead to the amendment of the Constitution, so that one judge cannot have the absolute authority to dismiss employment discrimination cases or any way that a legislative body decides to word it. Once again, I'm going to try one more time with Mr. Musk. Something went wrong. Don't fret. Let's give it another shot. Again, still won't go through. So I'm just going to post the video. And then the downside with that now is because of there's so many people in social media that's on the Trump bandwagon, that no one, and that includes, in my opinion, YouTube, that my video would not get a large audience or an audience necessary to seek the change that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to use my freedom of speech, and of YouTube and all of those people, um, the billionaires who are bowing to Donald Trump. Um, it may be blocked, but all I can do, Jesus, 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 is try. Thank you, Lord Jesus. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and I will heal their land. Jesus, we need you to heal America. We need you to heal our land, Jesus. We have I don't know about like, these are end times, and we're going toward the end times, but it appears that you said in your word that if you don't come back when you do come, it says if Jesus doesn't come back when he does, the very elect will be lost. That's how evil and wicked the world would be. And I believe that we're living in those times. Jesus, 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 heal our land, Jesus. You told me that I was to tell the world that, Jesus. I didn't know how, but with the internet, that's the way I'm doing it, Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Say it one more time, because usually after I do it a few times when he does this, it finally goes through. Tag people. Mm. CNN breaking news. Mm. BBC breaking news. Colonel Sanders. Okay, I'm going to stop there. It's because I am. I'm going to try it again. It's still not going through. Okay, I'm going to post the video. Bye. Thanks for those that did check in. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and help me any way that you can. It would be greatly appreciated. Thanks. How do I end it? Should give me an option to end. Okay. It's going to be interesting. Oh, simply just hit that.